Hey, welcome to an episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Continuing the BJCP style guidelines, I'm jumping ahead again to category 19, Amber and Brown American Beer. Very simple description. This category contains modern American amber and brown warm fermented beers of standard strength that can be balanced to bitter. And we're on style 19A, American Amber Ale. And for that, I got a classic, I guess, but Bell's Amber Ale. Haven't had this in a long time. But we'll get to the appearance and everything in just a minute. Let's go over the overall impression and everything. An amber, hoppy, moderate strength American craft beer with a caramel malty flavor. The balance can vary quite a bit, I agree, with some versions being fairly malty and others being aggressively hoppy. Hoppy and bitter versions should not have clashing flavors with a caramel malt profile. Let's check the history, comments, and all that crap. A modern American craft beer style developed as a variation from American pale ales, known simply as red ales in some regions. These beers were popularized in the hop-loving Northern California, Pacific Northwest areas before spreading nationwide. Characteristic ingredients: pale ale malt, typically North American two-row, medium dark crystal malts. May also contain specialty grains, which add additional character and uniqueness. American or New World hops, often with citrusy flavors, are common, but others may also be used. Style comparison: darker, more caramelly, more body, and generally less bitter and balanced than American pale ales. Less alcohol, bitterness, and hop character than red IPAs. Less strength, malt, and hop character than American strong ale. Should not have a strong chocolate or roast character that might suggest an American brown ale, although small amounts are okay. 25 to 40 IBUs, 10 to 17 SRM, 4.5 to 6.2 ABV. So, yeah, let's just jump right into the aroma since I already got the beer poured here. So, not bad. So floral. It's like this weird combination of like floral, citrusy hops and like some caramel malt, but not a whole lot else going on there. But so let's check the specs for aroma. Low to moderate hop aroma characteristics, typical American New World hop varieties. Citrusy hop character is common but not required. All right, so true on that. Moderately low to moderately high maltiness, usually with a moderate caramel character. True. Which can either support, balance, or sometimes mask the hop presentation. Esters vary from moderate to none. So, I mean, there isn't really, as far as the guidelines here, like, first of all, it's saying moderately low to moderately high, so there's a big spectrum there. And low to moderate hop aroma. So it's basically, they should kind of put a note in there like, you figure it out, dummy, you know? So it's like, it seems like it should be, if you're going to have low hops, you should have high malt and vice versa. But, I mean, what if you have low and moderately low of both or something like that? Yeah, so within the guidelines, but it's not quite as big and bold as I would prefer and expect. I'm gonna go 9 out of 12. Appearance, well, I mean, obviously, I don't know how this looks on camera, but it's definitely amber. It's probably more of a copper. Unfortunately, the sun is set by now, so it just kind of depends on how I look at it. But if I hold it right up to the light, it's more of a copper. But over here, it's like deep amber, and it's quite hazy. A lot of particulates in that. Let's check our my BJCP. Yeah, we're probably about a 13 to 17 SRM, and pretty decent foam on there. So let's check the specs on this. Appearance: amber to coppery brown in color. True. A moderately large off-white head with good retention. True. Generally quite clear, although dry hop versions may be slightly hazy. I think this might just be protein. Like chill haze or something, but who knows. So yeah, I'm gonna go the full 3 out of 3 on appearance. I gotta get everything in place here. Okay. All right, so here comes the best part. Cheers. All right, well, this is definitely not the confectionery sweet malt bomb that I thought it was going to be. This is, I mean, it's. I was gonna say Bell's tends to do really hoppy beers, but they also do a lot of stouts and porters and things like that. So I'd say moderately high hoppiness on here, especially considering this particular bottle is 5 months old, and it actually that says shelf life 6 months, so we're right under the gun here. All right, so up front I'm getting this kind of 1-2 combo of citrus and floral hop flavor. It's not especially bitter. Then on the back end is where all that kind of caramel malt comes in, and it's just basically straight caramel. I mean, they mention toast or roastiness or anything. in the history and all that stuff. But I'm not getting any toast, nothing like in that kind of British, bitter kind of category. It's yes, I mean, and again they said it's basically like a really malty pale ale or IPA or whatever you want to call it. So I would agree with that. This is more as far as hop flavor and hop bitterness goes. It's definitely comparable to a pale ale, not an IPA. Although Trogs Nugget Nectar would be definitely comparable to an IPA. Yeah. So the palate is not too intense here. It's but I think it's more of like a everyday kind of drinking beer. It's not a wham in your face, hop thing. Maybe it is when it's fresh, but as far at 5 months, it's still there. Everything's still pretty good, but like I'm not getting oxidation, no obvious signs of it or anything. So let's check the specs on flavor. Moderate to high hop flavor with characteristic typical American or New World hop varieties. Citrus floral, blah blah blah. A citrusy hop character is common, but not required. True. Malt flavors are moderate to strong, and usually show an initial malty sweetness followed by a moderate caramel flavor. True. And sometimes other character malts in lesser amounts. I'm not really getting other things. Malt and hop bitterness are usually balanced and mutually supportive, but can vary either way. Yeah, I agree with that. It's definitely pretty well balanced. Fruity esters can be moderate to none. Yeah, I'm not really getting esters on here. Caramel sweetness and hop flavor bitterness can linger somewhat into the medium to full finish. I would say this finish is actually quite clean. Like there's no hoppy or sticky aftertaste. As far as a rate on that, I'm gonna go. I was gonna say 15 or 16. I'll say 15. Mouthfeel, I would say it's medium, perfectly medium. Medium carbonation, really smooth texture. I don't think I'd go as far as say it's creamy, but very drinkable. 5.8 ABV. It drinks like a much lighter beer. Like this feels like more of like a session beer, like some kind of, like I said, like a British bitter or something. But yeah, so it's really easy to drink and like that clean aftertaste really helps. 5.8 ABV, doesn't feel like that big, but I mean it doesn't feel like it's 4% or anything either. But yeah, no, nice drinkability on this one. Let's say, let's check the specs for mouthfeel. Mouthfeel, medium to medium full body. Medium to high carbonation, overall smooth finish without astringency. True. Stronger versions may have a slight alcohol warmth. True. All right, so it is like right there for the mouthfeel. I'm going to go the full 5 out of 5 on mouthfeel. Overall impression, I would say 8 out of 10, even though this is not an absolutely wonderfully, magically delicious beer. It's holding up to the style guidelines and it's very drinkable. So I'm going to go 8 out of 10. That brings up to a total score of 40 out of 50 for the Bell's Amber Ale. Yeah. All right. So thanks for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.